Hi Chalk Squad, it is Michelle, one of your Chalk Squad leaders. We are going to design tonight. I have one of our new spring transfers. What I love about this, not only does it have 6 different designs, but you can put this on so many different surfaces that we have. This is called Life in Full Bloom. So I'm just going to give you a few minutes here so people can see that I am live. I did not know what time I was going live in this group today, so I did not do any announcements. So you guys had no idea. It's kind of like a surprise pop-up live. So hopefully we'll be able to, in this group in the future, kind of have a schedule that shows time so you guys know when to expect us so you can join us. But as you can see, we're kind of just starting this out. Hey, Teresa. And trying to figure out how we're going to do this. You know, it's hard just to get 2 people coordinated, let alone a bunch of us. So, hello. Okay. I have different surfaces that, I didn't set my phone up yet, that I grabbed just to show you guys the different things you can put this on. Now, of course, you can ink this on towels. You can ink this on a vase, or watering can would be really cute. But I don't have any of those ready. I am ready for spring, but I don't have all of my stuff ready. I'm just setting this up so you guys can see my messy chalk area. Okay, so how are you doing, Teresa? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? Do I even have enough squeegees, or are they all in my wash? Okay, so with the transfer I showed you, we have some fun surfaces. We have these really cute 5x5 box frames that are double-sided. Let me open one so I can show you guys what this is about. We have our box frames in so many lovely sizes. We have the 9x9, we have the 5x7, we have the 9x12, we have the itty-bitty 3x3s. And this is our fun 5x5. So we have, it's very well constructed. We have 2 sides. We have one side that is like that natural, and we have one side that's like a whitewash. I didn't do anything today, just vegetable. That is, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I actually have one of our 5x7s close by, so you can see all the different sizes. I love these. They're really good quality. You can stand them up on their own. They make great ensembles if you want to decorate them all together. And they're just cute, right? These are the 5x5s. We also have simple shapes. Our simple shapes, what did I do with the other one? Come in a rectangle. You can also get the simple shapes in circles and squares. So one pack comes with 2 circles and 2 squares, and to go along with those, which we're going to make one here so I can show you how fun. These are great as gifts. These are great as fun little kits to do. But we have these little simple shape stands, and you can just put your simple shape in there, just like, how cute is that? So we have that, and we have the circle. Isn't that cute? And these are really fun. They're wood, so you can design one time, but they are double-sided. You can embellish them any way you want to. But we're going to do some of those because there's so many things to choose from on here. All right. So look at all this we have. We have Hey Bud. That is one of my favorites on here. We have Grow. We have Welcome Spring. We have Hello with this really pretty wreath around it. Let's Get Buzzin'. I don't know, that might be one of my favorites too. And Live Life in Full Bloom. And look how pretty those flowers are. That is so pretty. You know what? Maybe I'll show you guys the water. No, I don't have my paintbrushes. I'm going to do that. A lot of these on here are perfect for a watercolor technique that a lot of people are doing with Club Couture. But I think all my paintbrushes are upstairs, so we won't do that. Other transfers that we have that go really well. Let me go and grab this one. I mean, they're everywhere. I'm looking at this one behind me. Oh, this one is really cute too. So this one is called Love Lives Here. Do you see how they have all of these different ones? Rise and shine, bless this home. Home is my happy place. Good morning, sunshine. Love lives here, and Farm Sweet Farm, and all these little house. That's really cute. But one of the brand new spring ones that we have. This one is so cute. Look at this. Hop to it. Spring has sprung. Hoppy Easter. Chirp. Somebody loves you, and hippity hop with the little Easter eggs. So these are all ones that they all do fit perfectly on our little 5x5, or you can kind of fit them on our simple shapes. You see how that would go really perfect on there? So cute. So many ideas. So many ideas. So what we're gonna do, let me go ahead and share with you my, hold on a second, I'm having an issue. I don't want that. I want that, and I want that. Here. And it's always best to add some surface wax if you're doing wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of this. In our new catalog, we have some new wax applicator. My gosh, all of my squeegees are in the wash bucket, looks like. And I'm just gonna add some onto the wood. And the reason why you wanna wax wood really good is because wood, you can see the little grain in there. And sometimes your paste can run in the grain and make it look a little less precise. Not everybody waxes. I am a firm believer that if I don't wax, I'll have an oopsie. And if you do wax, it is good that a lot of times you can fix any oopsies that you have. So we have that. Maybe we'll do one on each side. So I'm just going to go ahead and do both. So you want to put it on, let it sit for a few minutes, and then take off any excess. There we go. I always tend to put a little too much. I know that a lot of wax, the directions will tell you to let it cure for about 24 hours. Honestly, I never do. There we go. And then if you want, you could even wax your simple shapes. My simple shapes are actually kind of smooth, so I'm gonna let that be. And let's pick a few of these to design here. If you are a designer in this chalk squad, these would be really cute to make up cute little bundles with that you can then sell to your customer. What I would do is I would include one of these designs with one of the simple shapes and one of the stands, and then I would include like a mini squeegee and then two of our paste singles, and there you have a bundle that is perfect. Hey Joanne, that is perfect to sell to your customers. So that's for the designers in this group. So if you are a customer and you are interested in maybe picking up a bundle like that, let us know, because your designer might want to break up some of these and sell them. These are great for vendor shows if you're a designer. They sell really nice because you don't have the commitment of a full sheet of transfers, and it's just something fun to do. Let me see here. Again, I mean to always give pricing of designers versus customers, but I didn't know I was going live yet. I actually have been waiting all day because FedEx sent me a notification that my huge box from the spring summer launch would be here today, but it's already 7:30. So, oh Tracy, you want a bundle like that? Tell me what you want and I'll set yours aside right now, girlfriend. Tell me which one you want. Is it from this sheet here? Let me know so I don't use it, and I'll build you a bundle tonight. We have Hello with the little wreath. We have Grow. I know you love gardening, Teresa. Live life in full bloom. And I'm telling you, if you ask me nicely, I will run up. I'm not going to run. I would walk upstairs and grab my paintbrushes to show you the watercolor technique on this surface. I would do it for you, Teresa, if you really want to see the watercolor technique. It's beautiful. Welcome spring. Let's get buzzing. Or hey bud. Teresa says either hello spring or the buzzing one. Hello spring. Is that this one? Hello spring? Or did you mean welcome spring? But yes, if anybody here, if you, I will go get my brushes. Oh, okay, Teresa, let me go get it. You pick which one you want me to set aside for you, because there's so many of these I can do. I'm just going to run upstairs because I took them all upstairs to paint something else today. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Alicia says, I love the buzzin'. So Teresa wants welcome spring. Do you want a circle or a square? You know, I don't even know if I have any extra squares. The square I have here, I have some on the way. Or do you want a box frame? You can let me know. I have some more squares on the way. I probably do have one laying around here. I've been using so many of them because they're so good. So I'm going to put Welcome Spring aside for Teresa. And the watercolor technique is great if you have our artist tool set especially. So this is our artist tool set from Club Couture. You get the brush here, you get a mini brush, you get a little squeegee tip. Whatever I have is fine with you. You're so easy. Well, I can either do a box frame. So I waxed that box frame with you guys, but because we're doing the watercolor technique, Joanne said, I'd like the Live Life in Full Bloom or Hello. Okay. So you can pick, you can choose. So I'm going to put Welcome Spring aside for Teresa. Once you see this, Teresa, you're going to want this on a box frame. I'm just going to warn you. Like, a simple shape is really cute if something quick you want to put out. But when you see what I'm about to do, you're going to want it on something else. And then it is a nice package, Alicia. And then Joanne, I'm going to set aside the Hello and Live Life in Full Bloom, and then you can decide which one you want. I waxed this board. I'm not going to use it now because I waxed it, because you don't want to wax something that you're going to paint. Okay, so I'm going to open up another one. So, Alicia, if you would do me the honor, she's one of my fellow designers on here. Do you mind looking up the designer price and the customer price so I can tell them for the artist tool set? Do you have another window you can open to see? Because I always like to give both prices so people know what they're dealing with. But what I'm going to do is I have this box frame now. Now, which one am I going to? Oh, I kind of love, hey, bud, let's get buzzin'. That's not one that they picked, is it? No, Alicia loves the get buzzin'. We'll put the get buzzin' aside because I want to show. These are both very pretty. Hey, bud, grow. They are both so cute. I feel like if I do the hey, bud, you guys are going to want more. And you can do this technique on any transfer that kind of gives you an outline. Do you see? We'll do grow. Oh. You know what? Maybe we'll do one on one side, one on the other, because these are too cute to pass up. So I'm going to pick the grow. Okay. And what I'm going to do first is just grab my fuzzing cloth because it's brand new. And I'm going to, she said Live Life in Full Bloom. Okay, so I already forgot. Right, Teresa? They're such easy sellers. I want to make sure I do have yours set aside though. So Teresa said Welcome Spring. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to put that. I don't have my sticky notes next to me. And then what did Joanne say? Joanne said Live Life in Full Bloom. Okay. So that leaves us, I'm just going to do the grow and maybe the hey bud on the other side. So I'm going to take the grow and stick it on my fuzzing cloth. I'm telling you, this is going to blow your mind. And then I'm going to take a Sharpie and just write grow on the back, because remember your you can do both. You could do the toolkit, whatever you feel like shouting out. Alicia. So, and this is because it's so sticky, so I'm just going to fuzz it a few times on here. I'm telling you, this technique is so much fun. And what's fun about this is after we do this box, you can always embellish this with little flowers, real flowers. Let me just see if I like the way that's spaced out. I do. And then remember, bubble is trouble. So make sure you don't have any bubbles in there, especially since we're not waxing this. I'm going to show you another tip is to cut your squeegees. So this is what a mini squeegee looks like, but I like to take mine. What, you guys are gonna laugh at me. And look, I have all of these. I cut them up in different shapes and sizes. That way I can get all of these little spaces. All right, sorry, I'm having a chat box pop up. All right, so I'm gonna grab this, and you guys already know, you don't even have to ask what color I'm gonna do the grow in. I don't know, I was gonna do it in a green. You guys already knew that. Maybe jade. Let me see, is jade still available? I hate showing stuff and then I find out it's sold out. Let me look. These are so stinking cute. I'm just gonna log on here just to make sure jade, and I'm keeping you in suspense. You're like, just show me the darn technique, lady. Jade is no longer available. Jade was en vogue. So en vogue means that they're a surface, they're a paste that was here just for that catalog, and it's gone. So jade is gone. I'm gonna put this in the sad pile because it's so pretty. What about shimmer olive? Yeah, have you guys seen shimmer olive? This is so pretty. Shimmer olive is in. Shimmer olive is very shimmery. Looks like that. Look how gorgeous that is. We'll use shimmer olive for the word grow. You know what? I don't know if I want to use a green though. Maybe we'll use shimmer olive for our technique. We'll use shimmer olive. We're going to use the new shimmers. We're going to use shimmer olive. We're going to use our new shimmer orchid for the flowers and for the leaves. So for grow, you know what? We're just going to go simple on that one because the showstopper is going to be with our technique. I'm just looking to see what's going to go good between that. Grow, you know what? Shimmer copper. Doesn't shimmer copper look good with shimmer orchid? Let's go shimmers, guys. Let's do it. $11.99 for the box frame and $5.99 for transfer. I don't think the transfer is $5.99 because this transfer is a C size. So I think that is not correct. Let me see. I'm going to get it. I want to do, you know what? We're just going to do black velvet. That way I can really show you guys what I mean. So I'm going to grab my black velvet out. This black velvet is not, I can't decide, guys. All right. All right, so I'm going to grab, for some reason this black velvet is very thin, so I'm hoping I don't have any bleed on here. I'm going to go ahead and do this whole transfer in, I'm going to do this whole entire transfer in my black velvet. So I'm going to take some on here, and then we're going to do the whole thing because we're going to do some watercoloring. So just like this, I'm going to do the whole entire transfer like that. Okay, so I covered the whole thing in black, and then I'm just going to take the transfer off, and we have that. Do you see how it almost looks like a coloring page? Look how pretty that is. So while that dries, I'm just going to go and wash my transfer because we're going to need it again. Okay, so I just washed the transfer, And on our fuzzing cloth, I'm going to put it in between the side that does not have that tag. You know, the side with the tag is the side you fuzz. The inside is a more microfiber side. So I'm just going to put it in there and kind of press it. And that's a quick way to dry your transfer. So I'm just going to put it in there like that. And you guys know that if your transfer does stain a little bit from a dark color, now I didn't scrub this one because I'm going to use it again. It's okay if they stain as long as you have all that color out of the screen. Okay, so there we go. I lost you guys. Joanne says, I love learning new things. Isn't this fun? So then you have to make sure this is fully dry. So I'm going to grab my Club Couture dry tool, and I'm just going to make sure that is dry. Okay, that looks good. Now you just want to find one of your non-porous surfaces. $8.99, Alicia. Is that for the, what is that for? For the toolkit? Is that for the toolkit? So I have one of that. You could use anything. And I'm just going to put, there's such a small amount we need. So I'm just going to put a little bit on one side of my tray. Isn't this color gorgeous? This is our new Shimmer Orchid. Look at that. It is so shimmery and so pretty. I'm going to put some on the corner because we don't need much. If you're doing a big area, you can, but there's such little bit here. And then I'm going to grab some of my $8.99 is a designer price for our B size transfer, Viola. This was a C size. So customers pay $14.99 for an 8.5 by 11. Designers pay $8.99. So the designer price for this transfer is a little more than that. So you see, I'm just putting a little bit in here, and I'm going to spray a little bit of water there. Okay, and then I'm going to take a small brush. Do I have my toolkit brush in here? I do, but I want a smaller brush. You can see that this is a very small thing. So what I'm going to do for that green is I'm going to take a little brush and I'm going to kind of mix that with the water to make that into a little paste, like a little paint that I can paint with, like watercolor paint. This is going to be so pretty. So I'm just mixing that water in because I want to make it into something that I can paint with. Don't worry about it, Alicia. I can post it after. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this paste that I've thinned down, and I'm just going to go over here, and I'm going to stay in between the outer lines, but the inner lines I can cover. I'm just going to paint that just like this. Now to that shimmer, I probably put a little bit too much water, but it's watercoloring, so that's okay. Like this. Now, if you are a professional painter, or you know how to paint really well, you could play around with shading, and you can even shade. And if you get any outside, you can just wipe it a little bit. And I'm just going to paint that leaf, and you can do this with any transfer that gives you that outline. There we go. That is so pretty. Then I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to do this in the shimmer. I may actually just dip my brush in the paint so I get more of that shimmer on there, like that. And then I may even pick some, I know I told you it was retired, but I want more than one green in there. I'm going to pull out some of that. I'm so distracted by how pretty that orchid is there. I'm going to grab some of my jade and fill in, oh, that's so pretty, some of these leaves down here, just to have some different colors. And like I said, you don't have to be perfect because we're going to be putting that outline back on top. You just want to go like this. And I'm just coloring it in. There's some beautiful artists out there with Club Couture that really know how to shade. Teresa is a card crafter and she knows how to do markers. I'm sure she knows how to shade. I just can color in the lines barely. I am not professional shader like these ladies, but I can do this. And I'm just going in there like this. I'll hold this up for you guys too so you can see. And then I'm going to go there. And then, ooh, I just got that in my orchid. And then I'm going to come back and get some of that beautiful shimmer. I made way too much of that shimmer olive. But you know what? I'm going to put it right back into the jar. So it's okay because I didn't mix it with anything. And then I'm going to go just like that. Now, of course, you don't have to do this. It was pretty before we even went and did this, right? It was pretty then. But see how you can see I colored in between those lines. Now I'm going to go to this beautiful, gorgeous I thought about trying this little squeegee thing. I don't know if I've ever used that. So these flowers have double duty. What would go good with that? Let's pick out a lighter, maybe peony. Let's do peony. And I'm going to take peony first to do, I'm just using that little part of the artist tool set that looks like a squeegee tip. And you can see how there's 2 bits of each flower petal. And I'm just going to use this to color in. Oh, this is a perfect tool for this. And I'm going to just go there. You don't have, like I didn't add any water to this peony. I'm just dipping it right inside. But if you like to shade and you like to get that water really watered down. Joanne said, shimmer me silly. And I'm just going through like this. You haven't seen anything yet. Wait till we finish. That is like a showstopper. And I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to go like this. And if you get anything on the inside of that outline, it's okay. And you'll see why once we finish. You're not going to see it. So I took that peony and I just did, is it focusing on it? Part of that flower there. And then I'm going to come down here and do the same thing. So yeah, the tip of this tool really is like just a small squeegee with a fine point tip. So it's good because I can stay in the lines. Just like this. Go like this. And you could have just done the whole thing one color, but I thought this is a small design, and if I'm going to show you the technique, I'm going to show you the technique. And we'll go like that. And then we'll go like this. Did you guys see Jessica on her video with the wood burning? Blows my mind. That's so awesome. All right, so I'm just going to wipe off this tool. And then I'm just going to use it also for the Shimmer Orchid. Look how pretty that is. And I'm going to go in and do the other part of that. Oh, this is going to be gorgeous. The other part of that flower. And I'm going to go here. Adding that gorgeous shimmer in there. I'm just using that fine tip squeegee part. Thanks, Alicia. I got a chunk on my thing here. And then I'm going to keep going. If you have a multi-tool and you don't have the toolkit yet, that would be good. But anytime you're doing this watercoloring, it's especially good if you have our wood blocks, because you do get that thicker paintbrush like this that is perfect for painting our wood blocks. These tools are very versatile, so this is good also if you are doing a project and you want to add little polka dots. You could just dip this in your paste and just add some accents. Just adding some here. I'm just kind of blending these together here to make a really pretty, like, shimmery color. I'm gonna come over here. This Shimmer Orchid is so shimmery. Right there. Now the only thing you have to be careful for is if you are adding a lot of paste thick for your painting, you just want to make sure that it's dry all the way before you do the final step, okay? But our chalk paste does dry pretty fast. Isn't that coming out so pretty so far? Can you guys see? And then I'm going to keep going, and you can do this in as many different colors as you want. I only picked these two out here to show you guys. Good. And then I'm going to color this part right here. Okay, so that is the painting there. That is a really cool tool. And see how easy this wipes? It's like a little mini squeegee. Okay. So here we have that. You see how we have our word grow, we did the outline, I kind of painted those flowers. It looks cute. We could always leave it that way, but wait till you see the final step. First, make sure everything is dry. It's so shimmery. I don't know if you guys can see how shimmery it is. I want to add a little bit more of the shimmer olive to the one section in here. It just didn't. I'll use that same tool. I want more shimmer. More shimmer. I'm going to add more shimmer there. You can never have too much shimmer, right? A little more shimmer there. That's perfect. Okay. I can put that right back into my brushes. We're gonna dry it. You want to make sure it's really dry. If you don't have one of our dry tools, it will dry within itself for about 4 to 6 minutes. The shimmers do take a little longer to dry because they have all that little shimmer goodness in there. I'm just checking it with my finger to make sure it's fully dry. These away. We're gonna need our black still. You know what? I'm gonna scoop that orchid back in there. I don't want to waste a drop of that beautiful orchid. Put our peony away. So you can kind of see in here, Like that leaf, for example. Where's that camera? See that leaf? You can see the lines a little bit. You can tell I painted over, but look at that leaf over here. You don't see all of that great detail. But how we're gonna bring it back is we're gonna then grab our transfer. I'm gonna make sure it is dry by using the inside or the microfiber side of my fuzzing cloth. Okay. And then it's still super sticky because it's brand new. So now I'm just gonna reverse it onto the fuzzing side to fuzz it. All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that transfer, because they're reusable, and we are gonna set it right over top of our design. We're gonna line it up just like this. Mine's sticky. Mine's super sticky. I just fuzz it a little bit. Because my transfer is a little bigger than my box, I'm going to make sure that I get a good, there we go. There we go. And then I'm going to make sure again. Now, we could just go over the flowers, but I kind of see on my W there, I missed a little spot of the W. I noticed it when I did it, and I wasn't worried about it because I knew we were going to chalk it again to do the outline. So now I have this over top, just like that. And I'm just going to go back to my chalk paste, and I'm just going to chalk it again over top. Now, you don't have to use black as the outline. I just did this because it's the most noticeable. You could do a red, a green, any color you want to be the outline, you can do. And I'm just going to chalk it again and get off all of that excess. Ta-da! All right. Now let me show you that leaf we were looking at. Now you see the W is perfect, but look at that leaf. Now we have that outline back. Can you guys see the shimmer? I don't know if you guys can see how shimmery it is. But look, all of our leaves and our flowers, they're colored in. We have two-tone flowers. Let me just dry this so I don't mess it up. Thanks, Teresa. I have to wash this paste off of my hands. Give me 1 second. Okay, so now what we can do is we can still go back and add, do you guys want to add ribbon to this? Hold on a second. Let's do some red, green. Let's see here. We can add, if you wanted to add any little pizzazz to it, we can. I just grabbed some ribbon that kind of matched those colors. Look at that. What do you think? Do the top or do the bottom? Kind of take it around. See, I don't know. We'll just play with it. That's kind of a big bow. Should we have done the top? You guys know I don't do bows, but you get the idea. You could always embellish it with a little bit on there. I feel like that's a bit much. Maybe we can do, what do you call that? Other faux bow. That's where you have the one like that. And then we'll put one there. One there. Let's see. I need another hand. This is too long. You know what I mean, right? When you go like this, and then you have a color there, and a color there. Let's see if we can do it. Usually you would layer a whole bunch. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what you can do. Something like that. And then we'll cut them down. This really brings out that Shimmer Orchid though. And it gives it a little bit of interest. There we go. We have pretty pops of color there. Let me show you guys what we have. What do you think? Wouldn't this be cute just sitting on the little table on the little, isn't that cute? So what we did was first we layered our transfer. Then we took Artist Toolkit and we colored in the outline. So especially like Hey Bud here, we could chalk this, and then those little flowers and leaves there, we can paint them. After you're done painting all of those cute little areas, you then layer your transfer back on top. I mean, can you imagine this one here? Live life in full bloom, all those little flowers, and you can paint. And the Welcome Spring, these are perfect for the watercolor technique, okay? Even the Let's Get Buzzin', you could chalk that bumblebee and then you can paint it, the butt, you can do yellow and you can do the black. So you could have your own little bumblebee in different colors. So it's just a fun way. Now you're going to look at transfers a little bit differently because you're going to be thinking, ooh, I can paint that. I can paint that. So all you need is an artist toolkit and some pretty colors. What do you guys think? Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk my transfer over to the sink. I'm going to wash it down with a board eraser to get all of that ink off of there. And then this, you can even turn to the other side and do another design on the other side and turn your ribbon around. Or you can take the ribbon off, whatever you like. It just gives a little extra, just a little extra. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys are liking the Chalk Squad so far. Plenty more coming ahead. If you have any ideas or if you have any requests, let us know. And if you are one of my customers and you are interested in getting a bundle like this, let me know. I think Joanne and Teresa both would like a bundle. Just let me know what type of surface you would like and colors. So I'll send you guys a message probably after I eat dinner, okay? Maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. I'm a little slow today. So have a great night and keep on chalking. Bye.